okay. Now we'll be seeing late, which might be um a second split for us. Not surprising. We actually saw a pretty good split match yesterday, where I'm not sure. We actually had seen a pretty decent comeback from we have been the generally don't see professional teams prefer split because of the mm, general nature of mid, where you cannot contest without abilities, and the lack of possibilities that the narrow angles create for you. You cannot escape very easily, and so otherwise we are seeing
Choose your
some
agent.
really good tech choices here, with the Sage coming down on both teams, and uh, n- there's a breach for the attackers, but I don't see a initiator for the defenders. Perhaps they want to play it a bit slow with a double duelist setup, with opting to go in really aggressively.
Our third different match today on the first semi-finals, considering Ascent, was the mainstay for a lot of the teams on the first day of the tournament.
Uh, we have a chamber being played on both teams, which is not unsurprising considering how chamber is, as I already mentioned yesterday, how he's able to do everything, like set up traps, take some frags, back off really immediately, sort of the replacement for Jet, which is going to be even more of a thing after her nerf.
A
We're
prominent
seeing
mid-fight incoming here right now, with Sedge being the only one trying to contest it from
Astra
the
being the only
defenders.
person on B. There's no one. The stun goes down from breach on B main, but there's going to be no one there who's contesting that. But Sage comes down with a peak on mid, but it's not gonna be enough to take out the Brimstone, who is immediately healed by the Tracker Sage. We we are seeing quite a bit of a contest here between four tier teammates in mid. Reina takes down. There's a good shot from Astra. Nate
Spike
goes down
down
with a
mid.
father shot from the Raze, taking down the Sage from the attackers. It's down to a 4v2 situation down here, with the defenders being heavily in control.
I have the spike.
Mid control seems like a failure for the attackers right now, as they are down 2-4,
Last player
desperately
standing.
trying to get a few frags before clearing the round.
It seems that the defenders are getting really aggressive out there. They're gonna go for the kill. That's a pretty clean round for the defenders, with losing only one person, and yeah, getting really decent score count overall. Really adds to the bank, if I say so myself. I, we might see a really aggressive peak coming out from Boom OP, so that he can the TP be a bit between his points. There's a huge. The attackers are amassing outside A, just to assess the situation. While Chamber was their backstab for them. They're aware of the situation from last game on Ascend, where the defenders had actually opted, Team Bostic actually opted to go for peaks from backstab, so which is going to be taken out. The Astra is going to be taken out by Chamber in a swift peak. They're aware of the backstab, but the Sage takes on the breach there. There's a lot of utility being lost there. Raze is taken down immediately by Sage. They are going to push forward. They have the bomb spike on their hands. They need to hold it right there. And the right click comes in from the Brimstone, but he's placed to take down Astra, and the spray down from the Sage takes down both Sage and Chamber to be a quick round for the defenders. 2-0 on the board.
The late hold and then aggression coming out from the defenders is really providing an effective way to close out the attackers for the second round in a row.
I'm really liking the aggression. Like, despite holding the backstab, they were aware of a backstab. Astra got taken out, but a bit of a miscalculation on the front side, and Breach gets taken out, and after that, yeah, you really see all other players being taken out at once. It's really about the utility here. The narrow angles being a bit of a mishap. It forces your the attackers to actually back off and rethink their strategies. There's a really aggressive peek by Brimstone, who takes down the defender's chamber in a while, and the slow up comes in with a raised nade on mid, but it's not gonna do much damage there, with forcing the attackers back towards being in, with only chamber picking mid. There's a peek from Reyna on mid. We managed to take out the chamber there, but Sage still can't. Another peek by Brimstone, who gets a second kill on Sage.
We're seeing some great plays from the Breach coming out here with the stunts.
With Reyna being trapped there with only 36 HP, and she expecting some just there with the wall going down there. Really she tries to peek out the Brimstone, but he's gonna go for the third kill. He's on a rampage right now. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna get the last kill. He's a bit low on HP, and I don't think Siege has a heal right now to help him now. 16. The defenders have the work cut out for them, with the Raze taking down 2 players on Heaven. Brimstone is not able to get his fourth kill. He's it's down to the Raze and Sage to plus this out for the team. The Raze Boombot comes, the nade comes down, is not going to be enough, as a Raze versus Raze battle ends in a dramatic ending for the attackers. It's going to be a 2-1 for them.
Finally, a round for the attackers on the board, giving them a much needed break from the flow that the defenders seem to have been building up.
The defenders are actually steamrolling, and it's really nice to see the attackers come up with some counters. Brimstone being the man of the team, he got 3 important kills to land it out, with Raze touching the round with a really good kill on his counterpart from the opponent team. We're gonna see a really smoke onto friends. Another peek down on mid. Brimstone being the man of the round for the attackers. He's gonna peek again. But Sage takes a chamber from the attackers. He's trying to come. She's trying to fall back, while Raze tries to take a more aggressive angle on mid with a nade coming down with a slow orb. They're aware of a combination of abilities to take down the opponents. Brimstone is aware that they might be pushing with a backstab. But are they aware of a city back push? Or are the other defenders aware that they're not watching city? We are all okay. They are aware of a backstab. It seems like the defenders are not gonna overcommit here, with the one player being exchanged on both teams. It's down to a 4v4. The flash comes in really for there's a trade going down here. Chamber takes down 2 players on the attackers when trying to go for his third kill. Raze is really low, and it's anyone's guess as to. It's all down to Breach now to take the game in the favor. Breach takes down Sage in a really spectacular fashion, and Astra comes in for his third team, takes down Raze and Breach on ramps, and finishes the round with a splendid 3-1 for the defenders.
The fight on the mid really seemed to be going well until the push on A faltered.
It's really about the. I really think Brim is going to show us some neat tricks here. I really think we really like that. He's taking the mid fights, he's actually taking those kills, but it's not gonna be enough, as he's not getting the backup required to back off there. Minor mistakes there might cost them the game here. It's now already down to a 3-1, and further rounds might be costly for them, with the economy being down. This is a really aggressive pick there down there on A main, and exchange of two players down there. A race takes on the counter but from the attacking team. For opponent to fall back each other in another
enemy
team.
remaining.
There's a 2v1 going down here. But Sinha gonna opt picking and ram to heaven, and Ash is gonna take her in with a swift round for them. But the economic damage has been significant for the attackers. They might just get this in on this round. They need to win some more duels. Sage coming in really heavily for a team right last round.
That'll work. Leave that back.
It seems like a very dire round, with the rifles being bought at such a steep price with no economy left. Let's just hope the defenders can get one
Got to target a star. Concealment.
round at ease for the attackers.
We're seeing a really aggressive push by Raze with another Raze rocket coming in. It's a chaos down on mid with the defenders taking down two players at once. Hello, the Raze mid. There's a Brimstone ult coming down on mid to try and steal some kills there, but it's not going to be successful. It's a flawless round for the defenders who comes in aggressively to take the game. It's a 5-1 for the defenders. They are not committing any mistakes. They know what they are supposed to do. They are really aggressive with the pushes. Raze and Reyna going in for the kills.
The damage has been done with the economy right now. The attackers are in a dire situation to bring out at least one round at whatever cost. With 3 ults on the board.
We needed this round to be taken, guys. This was your round. You had done some significant damage on the last round, but it seems like they would opt for a very careful push on B main with our stun coming in, but it won't be effective with the lack of the aggressive pushes on. From B main is not gonna hit anyone. The boom bot comes in and the Sage is break that out. The wall comes in and the breach stun comes in. A spray down from excess spray down from Astra takes down 2 people. Reyna obviously the second woman on our team takes down 2 players at once. The breach is the last one standing and is going to be taken out by Chamber in a swift, flawless round for the defenders.
The lack of kills in this eco round is gonna hurt them in the long run. They really tried, but the Brim ult hitting out Sage, their teammate, really faltered her push, as she seemed to be the first one approaching the site.
We are seeing another aggressive mid push from Reyna, who's opting to really aggressively peek out mid. The flash comes out really aggressively, but they had the window of opportunity. The smoke comes in aggressively, the hits work out, but they are not aware of any push down on offense. The smoke comes in with a gap there on China. Reyna has to take the breach there. She's healed by Sage as Chamber takes down 2 players on A main. There's no resistance there. Brimstone and Chamber are going to take down the 2 players pushing down mid. Reyna and Sage get taken down, punished because of the overcommitment on mid. Brimstone is looking hungry for some kills, but Chamber's down on mid with ultimate. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get the peel? No, he opts not to peek there. He's opting for a safe peek out there, but he's opting to peek out from a rather safe angle, but an aggressive angle, which is kind of surprising that he has not kept the Astra walking out her team game, swiftly spraying down both players of the attackers within the round for her team. 7-1 to the defenders.
This is slowly turning into a one-sided steamroll as we see the defenders taking constant control of the mid and then eventually not letting the attackers in the site, destroying them by the time they come in.
Out there.
From a caster's point of view, it is really disheartening to see this steamroll happening, because we wanted the attackers to have some inspiration when they were pushing. They had some rounds, but some mistakes and some critical gunfights were actually might have gotten the game. The Odin coming down on mid from the Sage, with Reyna assisting her on with the mid peaks. The aggressive peaks down on mid is gonna continue with the wall coming down to prevent them from peeking. Sage going in with the Odin. She knows what she has to do. She's gonna kill from her. She takes some brimstone, but it's gonna take bring them for the counter from the Dagger team. They are gonna secure the Astra coming in heavily for her team, taking in on Raze and Chamber on B main. She's gonna go in for a third kill on Breach. Raze helping down there with an aggressive peek. Chamber comes down, finishes a Breach. That's the last, that's another round for the defenders. 8-1.
The 8 is really surprised Raze in mid there, leaving her 1 HP by the time she fell back.
A gift. That works.
The aggression from the defenders in mid is really taking the attackers by their feet. As we see another round with the same approach of Reyna and Sage in the mid. But this time all the attackers are expecting it. Brimstone reading it early, and this time giving the attackers a taste of their own medicine. But Chamber on the quick refrag down as they proceed into side B with no seeming control other than B main where Astra is hiding. Astra gets taken down on B main. The side totally in control of the attackers, and finally they're able to put a second round on the board. 8-2.
Can someone get this? Thank you.
Finally a full rifle buy from the attackers as we're seeing they're holding outside A, waiting for someone to push or give them a peek. But it's the defenders taking mid control again with 4 of them. Going to the attacker spawn, only Chamber holding from heaven. Their presence is known as Reyna and Sage are making their way to the back of the attackers. They might not have any idea of this flank.
Spike down A.
Raze with the insane ult there. In a 3v2, it's gonna be hard for the attackers now.
One enemy remaining.
And it's another round for the defenders as the aggression leaves them halted yet again. 9-2 on the board. We might be seeing a difficulty on the caster's desk as we'll get right back to the casting in a bit after fixing the issues. Meanwhile, we'll be keeping up the stream with the casting as the viewers can watch the matches.
Spike planted.
A great shot from Reyna as she switches to the rifle. The defenders have really taken back this round from a very grave situation. That was a nice retake with a very clean no-scope from Astra on the screens. Another round for the defenders on the board. 10-2 half, a very dominating performance.
forgive us for the bit of
I should play
a
some Astro Stars in this reality.
interruption. We got a few technical issues going on the caster side. We got a bit of a disconnect, and we are back with a 10-12, a very dominating performance by the team Busted Chillers. Indeed, they have the game in the bag. They only need 3 more rounds to finish this out.
I want to see some comeback from the defenders right now. Team WTB, on winning a pistol round, they can get a really good momentum going.
There's a really stun coming out here, but there won't be anyone to push. There's a really aggressive pick by Chamber, but the pick coming up from Reina is going to take it out. Race comes into heaven with a satchels, and she goes. There's a really aggressive peek by Astra, which
One enemy remaining.
A swift view of kills going down on heaven with securing the kill on all the attackers with the loss of only one player on the defender's side. I mean, on the attacker side. It seems to be anyone's game from now on, but the attackers. They got this in the bag. It seems like more of a desperate try from the defenders as they try to scramble a few rounds. It's going to be a difficult one to win after this
Need
one.
a drop.
The defenders are really trying to force out this round, but another aggressive push with 4 people. All 5 on A.
I need a stop.
Breach on Heaven really seems to hold this. But no, he gets killed.
The peak on Heaven is not gonna work. Raze is gonna get into Heaven, kill Brimstone as he's rotating from City.
Player
Raze
standing.
is gonna try and get a headshot on Prospector, but it's not gonna be enough. Raze is the only one from her team. She needs this round very. She knows the stakes at hand. They know her location, and they're gonna push it all at once. She tries to get a kill, but it's taken down by the attacker. Says really quick, swiftly. It's closing the game to match point. It's 12-2 for the attackers. And we see an Odin come out from the Astra. They really are going all out with the memes, and they really want it to end.
Quickly switching off to the Bulldog, it seems like the defenders, Team WTB, really need a thrifty round win. But they might not be guessing another same attacker rush. Or the stun, slowing down the whole team.
The flashes and aftershock might slow them down, but it's not gonna be enough to prevent the Raze from getting into Heaven. Who is gonna do some damage on the Chamber? Takes down Reina, but and Brimstone takes down Raze. There's a down to 2
here.
down
Spike
here.
planted.
With Brimstone hiding on Heaven. The peak on Sage with the aggressive one on elbow is not gonna be enough. With some damage going on to Raze, but she still lives to fight another day. Brimstone breaking the wall with his
One enemy remaining.
judge. The really aggressive peak down on Astra is down to a 1v2 for the Sage, but she's not going to be able to clutch it out for a round. The memes going down really heavily for the attackers as the defenders get the 3rd round on the board. Here's looking forward to a great comeback for them.
Team WTB finally getting a thrifty win. I was talking about thrifty has been the name of the game this tournament. With a very cheeky round here, Team WTB put their 3rd round on the board.
A very dominating performance by Brimstone and Raze down there, who class the round and get the round game in their favor. They might just need this round. They need to win a couple of more rounds. There's still 9 more rounds to go into overtime. Are they gonna be able to do it? They know they need to play heavily on A, but it seems like they're still having some controversy, the questions about that. They're still unaware that the attackers are forcing their way into A with the Raze coming in Heaven. But as she's gonna be taking down Breach really early on, taking down her counter from the defenders, but Odin from the Brimstone is going to take down Raze. ordering from the heaven is going to be breaking down the wall. Sage is hidden really aggressive spot, can take down Chamber from if she's really aware of that, but they're not aware of her location right there. Spam comes in, forces Chamber out of his location. The
player
aggressive picks from
standing.
Sage can take down Chamber, but they do not address the Chamber's location. And the peak from the Sage, securing a third kill and the game for Team Boosted Challenge. There's not gonna be a comeback. They are gonna win this game.
With 13-3, a very dominating performance, Team Posticheles take the map.
এটা রান গান করছে একবার আমার এম লাগা যদি স্টার্ট হয়ে যায় তাহলে আমার এম লাগতেই থাকবে
উফ জম্পড অর ওয়ার্ম তোদের অডিওটা অন করলাম কারণ ডিমান্ড ফ্রম দ্য স্ট্রিম হ্যাঁ
নাইস ওরকম হেলথ দিতে দিবি না অনেক
ঠিক আছে
সব চলবে বাট হেলথ নেওয়া চলবে না
ঠিক আছে চলেগা
এবার আর লাগবে না সব
লাগলে সবাই লাগে না লাগলে কাউই লাগে না দিস ফাকিং ট্রু ম্যান লাইক অন সো মেনি অ্যাকাউন্টস ও আস্তে আস্তে দাদা আস্তে আস্তে কোথায় কোথায় ভাই জেট কই
ওটা তুই হুক করতে হলাম জেট
ভাই কি প্রিফায়ার মারলাম এটা হোলি ম্যান
1 minute
এই আবার
remaining.
লাফা থেকে মরে গেছে লাফাবি না
ডু নট জাম্প ডু নট সিট জাস্ট
ঠিক
ভাই আমার হাতে নাইফ ছিল হাতে নাইফ ছিল নো
হাতে নাইফ নিবি না
ভাই নাইফটা
আমি
কেন
হুকার দরজার
কিনেছি
সামনে
ভাই
দাঁড়িয়েছিলাম ভাই
ভাই ফেল হয়ে গেল স্প্রে রাউন্ডটা নেভার স্প্রে উইথ দ্য ব্যান্ডুল নেভার
আমি তো করি দোস্ত
Left.
মেবি ইটস জাস্ট বিকজ আমার সিজের অভ্যাস
না আমি
কি
ব্যান্ডেজ করি।
করছিস ভাই এটা কি ট্রোল সেরা ট্রোল তো ভাই
Ten seconds left.
লাফাবি না
নাইস ভাই ও লাফিয়েই যাচ্ছে ওখানে ও
রান গান করছে তাই
I mean, actually, he is providing entertainment for the.
অটো ফ্র্যাক করে ইজি বলছে ইয়েস ভাই
আরে এটা তো আমাদের ম্যাচে হয় না লাইক লিটারালি তোর ডোরের সাথে ক্যারি করতে হয় তারপরে ওরা অপোনেন্ট দিয়ে খিস্তি পারে অনেকে পারফরমেন্স কোনো ঠিক ঠিক না ঠিক আছে একদিন মারে ওরে বাপ ইমোটাল কিছু চড় মেরে আছে পুরো ইমোটালদের আর তারপরের দিন সিলভারদের মারতে পারবে না অনেকের পারফরমেন্সে কোনো সমন্বয় নেই ভাই
এটা এটা ঠিক বলছিস এটা
চড় সেই মানে সবাই দেখে কি চড় মারছে ইউরো নিয়ে পুরো টপ ট্র্যাক ইমোটাল লবি ঠিক আছে ইমোটাল লবিতে হ্যাঁ ইউরো ভাই ফ্র্যাকচার কে মেরেছিল ভাই ফ্র্যাকচারে হ্যালো
দাদা ট্রিস চলেছে ট্রিসকে দিয়ে কি ম্যাপ ব্যান করিয়ে দেবো
হ্যাঁ একজনকে ডেকে নে আমি তাহলে অডিওটা মিউট করছি আরেকবার চল
ঠিক আছে আমি নিচে চলে যাচ্ছি দাঁড়া না
ওকে আমাদের অডিও অন আছে ওকে লাইভ অন স্ক্রিন তোরা যদি আরো ডিএম করতে চাস করতেই পারিস
আমার কোনো আপত্তি নেই ইটস ফাইন
এইদিকে চলে সাইডে চলে অবজার্ভ করে ফ্ল্যাটম্যান এদিকে
অর্ক হ্যালো
অবশ্য আটা ট্রুথ হচ্ছে আমি এখানে এই ডিএমএ উদুম মারছি এমনি ডিএমএ উদুম মারবো লিটারালি কয়েক মিনিটের মধ্যেই 40 কিলস অ্যাকচুয়াল গেমে গিয়ে 8খানা ফ্র্যাগ
ওটা আমি
ইন্টারকে
আগের দিন তো তাই বললাম তুমি হলো কম্পিউটার দেখিনি এরকম যায়
এখানে তো কোনো স্টেক্স নেই তো দৌড়চ্ছি মারছি যাই আসে না
তাহলে তো ব্যাপারটা পুরো মেন্টাল না
ইয়েস ট্রু হ্যাঁ বাট ট্রু এ বাই দ্য ওয়ে দেখছি ঈশানদা দেখছে রে এলজি
হ্যাঁ
ঈশানদাকে লাইক করেছে আর পোস্টটা হোলি শিট আমি দেখে হয়ে গেছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি যদি পুরো ওই স্কোয়াডটা আছে না মানে ওই নামটা বলো ওই বাপের স্কোয়াডটা তাহলে তোর ভিউয়ার অনেক বেড়ে যাবে বুঝলি তো
ট্রু
ওরা মানে সাপোর্ট করতে হবে কন্টিনিউয়াসলি এসছে নাইস
কি ওরা এসেছিল তো হ্যাঁ দেবজ্যোতি
হ্যাঁ
এসেছিল
ভ্যালিডিউসের এম ফাকিং টপ নচ লাইক অর এম ইজি ইমর্টাল লেভেল ও নাইস ভাই লাভ ভ্যালডিউস খেলে কই হাতে নাইফ ছিল এভারেজ লন্ডন সিটিজেন ভাই এই রে আমি নেই
হাতে নাইফ ছিল।
ভাই
এটা তো বাজে ছিল, এটা খুবই বাজে ছিল।
ও ভাই ও বাজে মায়ের চাটন দিয়ে দিয়েছে আমাকে
এবারে যে লন্ডন
ও, আরে হেডিস যখন বাজে বাজে দেয় ওই সপ্তাহে একবার যোগ দেবে বলে আমরা সবাই গড়িয়ে পড়বো কিন্তু তারপরে এমন এমন বাজে যোগ দেবে আমরা তখন
ওকে এমন মার মারতে চলে যাতে ও বলি করে না।
হ্যাঁ ট্রু একদম
এইটা আমি দেখলাম যে লাইক এভরিবডি বিং অ্যাক্টিভ অন দ্য চ্যাট, ইন্টারমিশন স্ক্রিনে না চ্যাট বক্সটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইউটিলাইজ হচ্ছে।
এবার আওয়াজ দিচ্ছে তোকে ফসফিন আওয়াজ দিচ্ছে তোকে চ্যাটের মধ্যে হেডিস কি সব লিখছে বলে কি রানি কে তো আবার বটম ফ্র্যাগ কিছু লেগ ভাই কিছু লেগ
At least CJ protects against zero player.
দাঁড়া লিখে দি অ্যাট লিস্ট সিজের প্রত্যেকটা গেমে বটম ফ্র্যাগে থাকি না
আচ্ছা এলডিএস গেল কোথাও? তো ডিসকর্ডেই নেই।
ও আছে ওই ব্যাকপ্যাক করাচ্ছে হিডেন চ্যানেলে।
ডিসকর্ডে করাচ্ছে না ফটোকা।
অর্ক হচ্ছে গিয়ে অনিকেতের হয়ে এটা দিয়ে দিয়েছে রিপ্লাইটা।
ওকে ফাইনালি এটা অন্য ম্যাপ হেভেন।
ও হেভেন কালকে হয়েছে খেলা।
হেভেন হয়েছে কালকে কোথায় বলছিস
Heaven হয়েছে?
তুই জানিস অন্য ম্যাপ কি? ব্রিজ, ফ্র্যাকচার, তারপর
জীবনে হবে না
প্লিজ হবে না।
ফ্র্যাকচার কোথায় হয়েছে
ওইটা কি আইস ম্যাপটা কি? হোয়াট ইজ দ্য অ্যান্টার্কটিকা ম্যাপ?
আইস বক্স।
আইস বক্স, হ্যাঁ আই ওয়ান্ট টু সি সাম আইস বক্স।
হয়নি আইস বক্স আমিও দেখতে পাচ্ছিলাম আইস বক্স তো দেখতে পাচ্ছি না কেউ নিচ্ছে না আরে ওকে এমন আইস বক্সে মিড খেলতে
দেখ
না
আমি কিন্তু হলে আমি কিন্তু ব্রিজ সিলেক্ট করতাম। হ্যাঁ আমার ব্রিজ কিন্তু খেলতে ভালো লাগে, নট গোনা লাগে।
তুই
তো নেই।
হ্যাঁ তুই তো নেই
ওটা তো
তুমি আগে অবজার্ভ
এটা তোর পার্সোনাল প্রবলেম, তুই নেই।
আচ্ছা এ বুড়া টপি
Heaven দে,
বুড়া
Heaven দে।
টপি
হেভেন দে ম্যাপ। ঠিক আছে তোর
এই রে এই দাদা
পাকিস্তানি এমআর পাবলিক গুলো হচ্ছে তোর ডিফেন্সে, ঠিক আছে? আর রোডিরা হচ্ছে অ্যাটাকে।
ভয়েস কিন্তু হ্যাঁ আমি বলে দিচ্ছি স্ট্রিমে অনলাইন।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে সে অসুবিধা নেই। রোডিজরা অ্যাটাকে আর পাকিস্তানি এমার্সরা
ভাই
ডিফেন্সে।
ভাই এটা ইশাদ থেকে বলেছে হেডিস না এখন যাদবপুরের বেস্ট কাস্টার দা ফাঁকা ফ্ল্যাট এক্সপার্ট আর তোমার জুনিয়র
এই শোন, আমি নিজের চ্যানেলে গেলাম, আমি 2 মিনিটে স্নান করে ফেরত চলে আসছি।
হ্যাঁ
ঠিক আছে আর আমি তোর নিজেকে মিউট রাখছি, আমি খেতে পেতে যাবো, তারপর কাজ করবো কয়েকটা।
মিউট করার আগে এটা শুনে ঠিক আছে এলজি এটা শুনে
হ্যাঁ, বল।
লিখছে হেডিস লিখছে অনেকে তো হচ্ছে টার্ন বেসড আরপিজি ক্যারেক্টার পুরোটাই আরএনজি
হ্যাঁ দেখলাম।
ভাই আর কি হয়েছে ভাই ওর আজকে এত ভালো যোগ দিচ্ছি কি করে what the fuck
আজকে এডিটর কোটা আছে, আজকে এডিট ভালো ভালো করতে
ট্রু
আসি
কোটা আছে বলে ও আরসিসি মোমেন্ট
ওটা তো আছে
ভাই আর সবাইকে ছেড়ে আছে ভাই
সুপ্রতিম যখন আজকে ভালো যোগ করেছে তাহলে আমাকে ব্যালেন্স মেইনটেইন করার জন্য বাজে যোগ মারতে হবে, ঠিক আছে? তাই আমি বাজে যোগটা মারছি। কোটা তো আছে বাট আইআইটিটা কি আছে?
ওকে বয়েজ, আমি 2 মিনিটে স্নান করে আসবো, তোরা চলে আসিস। আই এম গোইং টু দ্য স্ট্রিমিং চ্যানেল।
এটা দরকার ছিল ভাই, ব্যালেন্সটা মেইনটেইন করা দরকার।
On popular demand, we should really start. Hades, if people want it, we can get Hades to.
Hello, Orko, I'm back.
হ্যাঁ ইয়ে বলছে ঈশান বলছে হি ওয়ান্টস টু বি ইন তাই ওকে কি বল দেবো যে নেক্সট ফাইনালের জন্য ওকে ইন
কাকে?
ঈশান এখন বলছে হুট করে হি ওয়ান্টস টু কাস্ট লাইক যখন আমাদের দরকার নেই তখন লোকজন চলে আসে, যখন দরকার থাকে তখন কেউ আসে না।
সেটাই ম্যান, লাইক উই কুড হ্যাভ ইউজড দিস একদম শুরু থেকে।
হ্যাঁ এক্স্যাক্টলি, ও অ্যাকচুয়ালি ভয়েসও খুব স্মুথ আর ডিকটেশন খুব স্মুথ, তো ডিকশন খুব স্মুথ থাকলে অনেকটা বেটার প্রোডাকশন কোয়ালিটি হতো, বাট কি হোয়াট ক্যান বি ডান।
ওয়েট, ও তো ইয়েতে বসে আছে, টিফে কোচে বসে আছে।
হ্যাঁ ওটা আমি অ্যালাউ করলো কেন বুঝলাম না, ও বলছে 6 প্লেয়ারে রেজিস্টার করেছে বলে ওকে ঢোকানো হয়েছে।
তারা টিমগুলোর নাম কি জানো?
দাঁড়া আমি হালকা করে একে বলে দিই।
এই পাকিস্তানি এমার্স ভার্সেস সেমিফাইনাল।
হ্যাঁ ও বলছে ওয়াইটি দেখে দেখে করবে, এটা কি ইয়ে করবে? ইজ ইট অ্যালাউড?
কি
ও বলছে ওয়াইটি দেখে দেখে করবে, ওয়াইটি দেখে দেখে।
কে ওয়াইটি দেখে দেখে করবে?
ও আরে ও বলছে তাহলে তাকে ওর ভ্যালরেন্ট ইনস্টল নেই।
কে ঈশান দা?
ঈশান না এই ফরলন
ওয়াইটি দেখে হবে না দোস্ত, কারণ আমরা তো 4 মিনিট ডিলেতে। ভাই আমি যে কি তাড়াতাড়ি স্নান করে আসলাম না, হোলি ফাক।
হ্যাঁ তা সার্ভারটা কোথায় আছে ও দেখি? এই যে
হ্যাঁ নিচে ওই তো ফুল অন লাটিবাস।
হ্যাঁ তাহলে যদি মানে অসুবিধা নেই দেখি একবার ডিকশন দেখি, এরা তো এমনি এখন টাইম লাগবে বলছে, তো এই দ্বীপ আসেনি,
আরে ইনস্টল না করা থাকলে চাপ আছে না, ইয়ে দেখে হবে না, ওয়াইটি দেখে সম্ভব না।
হ্যাঁ ও ও ও দেখি কি কি করে ও এখন। ইনস্টল নেই, এটা ফালতু এক্সকিউজ। আমার মনে হয় ইনস্টলটা আছে, জাস্ট চালাতে চাইছিল না। দেখি, আই হোপ ইট কামস টু, যদি সত্যি ওর সেরকম কেসটা হয় তাহলে তো ও ঢুকতে পারবে।
ভাই আমার ল্যাপটপে ভ্যালোরেন্ট ইনস্টলড, আই ডোন্ট ইভেন ইউজ মাই ল্যাপটপ। মানে আমি শুধু লিটারালি আমার স্ট্রিমের স্পেকটেট করার জন্য, মডারেট করার জন্য ল্যাপটপ রেখে দিয়েছি পাশে।
আই ভাবছি না, লাইক উই ক্যান টেক আপ গিগস ইন দ্য ফিউচার, লাইক মেবি আমাদের টুর্নামেন্টে এটা হয়েছিল, ওটা গিগটা আমরাই নিতে পারতাম
এটা
ইনস্টেড অফ লাইক ইউটি এন্ড অল। মানে এটা মানে টেকনিক্যালি আমাদের তোরও গ্রোথ হতো অনেকটা না, মানে বিল্ড আপ অ্যান অডিয়েন্স দেয়ার বাই দ্যাট ওয়ে। ইউডি এইভাবেই তো অডিয়েন্স পাই, ইউডি এসছে এখানে, অনেক বড় জার্নি ওর। এবার এখন তো হি ইজ ওয়ার্কিং ফর রুটার, তো ওটা একদিনে তো হয়নি, অনেক এস্টাবলিশ করতে হবে, তো ইউ ক্যান গো দেয়ার অ্যাজ ওয়েল।
সেটাই। After the chat is really active, nice.
প্যারাডক্স বলছে রেডি।
Ready, okay. RoaDies ready. আচ্ছা 2 more minutes, okay. It's almost
আরে
okay.
প্রবলেম নেই, কারোর কোনো প্রবলেম নেই, ওয়েট করি না, কি আছে।
হ্যাঁ 2 minutes we can manage because everybody is in the lobby.
হ্যাঁ
কেউ কি রিস্টার্ট করছেন?
আই হোপ ইট ডাজন্ট কাম টু দ্যাট, চাপ হয়ে যাবে।
ওকে দেখো বলে আমি 6th প্লেয়ার, আমি থোড়ি না কোচ।
শাটডাউন,
পুরো শাটডাউন।
ইনস্ট্যান্ট শাটডাউন। ফাইনালসে তো আমার মনে হয় ফাইনালসে সবথেকে বেস্ট হবে যদি 4 ম্যান কাস্টিং টেস্ট থাকে, সেরা হবে।
হ্যাঁ
আমি ওটাই
ফাইনালসে
চেষ্টা
থাকা
করছি।
উচিত আরো, কারণ ইয়ে আসবে, অনিন্দিত আসবে, ঈশানদাও যদি চলে আসে তাহলে একদম পুরো লিটারালি লবি হয়ে যাবে। ওকে আবার স্ট্রিম হবে, আমি ততক্ষণ মাউস চার্জ করব।
অ্যাকাউন্ট বলতে ডাজ নট এক্সিস্ট, কেন?
Wait, card account does not exist?
ফলন গাড়ি বাস। ভাই চ্যাট দেখ,
ওটাই দেখছি আমি, ওটাই দেখছি।
পুরো আমি হালকা করে অপরচুনিটি নিয়ে কাজিনকে ট্রোল করে দিয়েছি। ও এমনি জিতে যাবে, এত চ্যাংরামো করছে কেন? এমনি জিতে যাবে ডুড। Oh, ready. Okay, but just I'll this before you go live on voice. Are we live?
Yes we are.
Great. We are going into our second heaven week for this tournament, which is not surprising. We are seeing a neon coming down for the first time ever. And man, am I surprised.
The neon chamber picks round here, they are not trolling, they have locked in the neon. I think we're going to see some very interesting action from Team PakStani gamers. Loving the name though.
I'm loving the name as well. We're digging it, guys. We are also seeing a double initiator pickup, which is not unheard of. Again, the KO pick being mainly to suppress chamber and go out all disruptive on the enemy team. We are seeing the chamber for the attackers as well, and a sky, and so it seems that the double initiator setup seems to be a staple for this tournament, and by
Select your
no,
agent.
rather the not so coincidental manner for the entire meta. That's how you play, boys. Don't install out duelists.
I mean, it's still gonna be a thing because as much as fun the initiators provide in a game, insta-locking duelists are gonna be a thing in Valorant.
I just want to see some neon action.
The neon is gonna be the spotlight of the game.
We want Neon getting an ace with our ulti, boys. Don't we? The chat wants it.
That would be a sight to see because the laser really goes brrrah.
Laser goes brrr, let's go. We are seeing a stack on A from the defenders with all the chamber playing C. It seems that the attackers might just hope for pushing garage or B as they're trying to watch out for a push from A while trying to get into B. The focus is on window. With the sky flash from on Paradox, it might just be an aggressive push from the defenders on A long. The knife, the suppress comes down. The 0 point comes down from KO. Trying to suppress it, but it won't be enough. As there's no one there, they're trying to push very aggressively. Reina takes down Neon, then being the fast to be doing the attacks. There's a trade from Sky, which is not going to be enough as she gets taken down as well. The chamber hidden there, taking it down 2 for his team. That's a really good one from him. They are aware of their locations. A slight mistake might just cost the attackers there this round. Sovax is stuck on the backside for the B. They're not aware of the push being happening here. Kyo focusing
One
on
enemy
mid,
remaining.
and the peak coming into the
Spike
chamber.
down, C. Last player
Sova
standing.
takes out chamber to bring this down to a 1v1 situation. The peak dart will go down, and it won't just be
Spike
enough. I am a bit surprised with this Molly and the incidental death by this.
That was an unfortunate death, but it came down to the wire with 1v1. The round goes to the defenders.
The KO being the man of the team, bringing 2 important sneak kills, bringing the last 1v1 in the bag. Despite an early start and early aggression, the attackers failed to get the tempo, have to give up the round in the end. We are seeing another aggressive push from the defenders. It seems like they really wanted to finish really early, and with the guns in their hands, it might just be it. With only Chamber holding a push from A, that's trapping there. The peak coming down from RoaDies, K-Rex to Manq in a spectacular fashion. The Reina goes into the mid. He's just trying to take down the Sky there.
One enemy
But
remaining.
as he's going to be successful, takes down she's aware of the peak from Garage. This only lost down for his team. He has to be the one to take it out again. He has taken the trick to
Spike
clutch the
planted.
previous round. It's gonna be him again with a 1v3. The kill comes down on RoaDies. It's down to a 1v2 situation with Reina coming with a big footstep on
enemy
CT.
remaining.
The second pick comes down on CT, and he, I think KO is aware of the peak from CT. The nade comes down, and it's not going to be enough. Sober takes his revenge for the previous round. Then kills the KO, takes the round for his team. That's a brilliant 1-1. One round to the attackers.
The Sova really holding his ground as the KO was really seeming to take down everybody in the 1v1s. Sova finally winning a round for his team, 1-1 on the board.
He sure showed KO. Why is it always KO and Sova in the end? That's a big question though.
It does seem to be the trend for the last 2 rounds.
We're seeing an Omen flash be carried out on C and a double scout kill out on mid window and on short. It seems that the guns are coming now into the defender's hands, and with the peaks coming in, it's down to a 5v3 situation down here. The defenders absolutely have got the match in the bag. The Sova will opt to fall back with the peaks coming down in front of Omen. It seems like Neon is hungry for some kills there. She has got a kill, but she wants more. Reina is aware that there might be Garage, but with the chamber holding down behind B, it might just be enough to just hold the side long enough for them to get a plant on B, while they actually aim for all the teams to rotate. The defenders are so clustered around C. The peak comes down, but it's Scouts comes down from Sky, but it's the epic suppress. A backstab from Macholele to take the Garena out, and with the gun takes out Sova to finish the round in a spectacular fashion. He forces Sova back, forces him to rotate, kills him, takes a round for his team with a thrifty buy and win for the defenders.
That sure was a much slower and much more interesting round with a very slow take from Chamber onto B.
That works.
Alice, they couldn't hold on. The round goes to the defenders.
All set up. Teleport's ready.
We actually have aggressive setup outside A for the attackers. Right up a push coming down, but they failed to predict the push from Neon. Neon going all out.
Neon going all out, going 3 on the entry.
What is this Neon? She tries to get the ace. Is she going to get it? She gets the stun down. The attackers are clustered down.
Neon with the 4K.
Strike down. Attacker spawn.
But Chamber ruins the ace for her. She gets the 4th kill, but just not enough for the last kill. We are sorry for you, Neon.
That was a very good round from Neon. They're showing us what a good Neon can do. The aggressive take from A long. They get themselves a quick 3rd round on the board.
This year is turning out to be an exciting match with a back and forth action, with some players opting to actually focus. It seems like we are also going to be seeing some Neon action on mid with KO rushing in. The window push comes in, but there's no one going to be in window except the aggressive push from Neon. Omen is going to take down Neon with really into the round. The loss is there, stuck there. But I don't think Rena is aware of that. They have not checked the corner. He's a really good chance out there. Omen being the man for his team, taking out the 2nd kill. But is it going to be enough?
One enemy remaining.
He takes out the 3rd one for his team. He needs to class this out. But it's going to be enough. The Reina coming in heavy for the defender, and it's going to be the 2nd round on the board. Omen doing a spectacular for the attackers. That's a really fine job out there, and it seems like both teams have got to do some really heavy work. They are doing some really entertaining plays for the audience, and we can't say we are surprised. The aggressive drone attempt fails as Neon stuns Sova, and as falls on the aggressive sky flash comes in, but they are aware that there are multiple players down on C with the chamber shots coming in from the Vandal, but it's not going to be enough to break the null point. As Kyo pushes down C long, he wants to take the As Sova gets taken off guard by KO, Reiner takes down Neon in a spectacular fashion from his push. The overcommitment really paying heavily for them. Another kill from RoaDies on mid, and it seems like they might just be trying to take C. Even though there are two players there, they're aware of that. Omen and Sky, KO are still holding on C.
They're suppressed.
Seems like the aggressive pull the headhunter down on B is not gonna provide any dividends for the
30 seconds left.
defenders, as Chamber has to rotate all the way down to C and try to figure out a way to win the game for his team. There we go, guys.
Spike planted.
Are we gonna play? We are having a hell of a time with Chamber trying to figure his way out of Garage, and with a acute hold outside side only. The flash comes on the logs. It's not gonna be in time. The peak comes in from the, and it's a surprising one. Yet the correct peak comes in. The 2d4s won't be needed. The Vandal proving to be enough for taking out both players on the side. The mistake for the attackers of everyone playing side is gonna cost them one round and going to widen the gap between the defenders and the attackers by 2 rounds. Despite the Neon dying really early with some aggressive overcommitments, we are seeing some really decent plays from the defenders.
I have to say, the mishap in the communication from the Sky and Chamber really cost them the round.
You want to
Going
play?
4-2.
Let's play.
For the attackers.
We are always have guns in your hand, folks. Or you're gonna die like that. Chamber coming in heavy on side, A side, taking out 2, but it's not. As he gets taken out by the Omen, it's and the peak comes down on Sky. The flash comes down on side, light down on side, but it's not gonna be enough. As the Omen is down a short, it's anyone's down.
One enemy remaining.
Takes the pick down on KO, kills him. It's down to a 1v2 situation like it again. Macholele being the only person on the defenders, easy gonna do it. He's down in Garage, expecting a push there from mid, as he's aware of the rotate to C. They have heard the sound, the flash comes on the logs, but it's not gonna strike him. They are aware aggressive hold by Sova is gonna pay off for him. Sova gets the last kill for the round, second time in a row, gets the round for his teammates. It's a 4v3. The round goes to the attackers.
Great play from the attackers here, holding for the peaks. Even taking out the Neon who had stunned Sova, who had stunned Omen. That was a great play.
Come into the unknown. Revealing area.
The 0 point comes in, and it's not going to be worth it. The recon goes on into sight, but it's not gonna be of much use. Neon down in garage window, and the peak comes in from Reiner, taking down Neon in a spectacular fashion on window. The overcommitment really costing the players one player every time at the beginning of the round. The smoke comes down early on B, and the smokes come down on the B link. Chamber trying to take a peek there, but is forced out.
Spike planted.
The Spanish Tiger comes in, is gonna spot Chamber on side. The a little birdie goes and flashes them out, but it's not gonna be enough. There's all this Sky and Sova hold. Sova tries to print play for his ultimate. The kill from Macholele takes a Raku and lost, finishing the round for his team once again, getting a 5th one on the board for the defenders. we are having we're down to a 5-3 with a back and forth gameplay, and it's going to be a difficult round for the attackers to actually win this one with the lack of economy is really hurting them so much. Neon down in garage is opted to play safe this round. As early the tailors are coming out from the Sova as he opts to track out the players on C and go for an ulti. The peak comes in from Chamber, killing KO early into the round, securing a gun for us. And the peak comes on from Sova, takes down Chamber on the boxes, and Sky is gonna come in to see. She wants some kills, but she's not gonna find anyone. She's not gonna spot a Sova hiding in Kabi. She has to rotate down to A and see if she can take some kill. Arena holding really aggressive angle down there for getting a kill there, and it's gonna be her, not gonna be her day. Reyna securing the kill for her. The 4th down for the attackers.
The constant back and forth is proving to be a very entertaining watch here.
There.
I'm a bit surprised at how Neon Bulls are used aggressively to suppress the Trailblazers coming in, but it's forced on KO in a spectacular fashion. But the nade comes in, it's not going to be enough. The guarding light comes in, flash going on the face of the Chamber. Comes in on Sky on Garage. She makes the mistake of being in a trap, gets taken down immediately. Omen is stuck alone on B, and he has no. And the aggressive push, another mistake by the Chamber down on attack. He being taken down by Trish really early. Rodi, what are you doing?
Last player standing.
The peak down with the and the Neon wall goes up to help protect her teammate Sky as she attempts to push through it, and with the spot coming in from Chamber, it's gonna be another round for the defenders. Omen is just stuck there with no one on his side. I must say, I am not surprised on seeing Chamber being the top fragger for his team. We have seen a lot of that in this tournament, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Chamber providing such consistent and all-round utility has helped in most of the teams he's been in.
Null point to go down, but it's not gonna be enough. The aggressive plays by Neon, rewarding, finally getting a reward this time. The peak going down, the aggressive spray down from Sky. It's gonna cost her a lot of health, but it's gonna be a good trade-off for the defenders as they take down one player. Another kill for Neon as she's going all out on the peaks on outside A. She is gonna go for it. The relay board coming in, a little birdie goes out, flashes the team, but it's not going to be enough as Chamber has come out of Garage for and the 3rd kill for Neon secures the round successfully for the defenders. It is going to go to a 7-4.
The aggression from the Neon is being very hard to predict for the attackers here, as they are 3 rounds down.
Neon really proving her mettle with the really aggressive speed, the really rapid positioning, the really and the really rapid fragging, and coming back from there without having committing a single mistake. It seems like the overcommitment might just be paying off in this round. But it seems like the tour de force is gonna come in on full force. We are gonna see Empress and tour de force on A side as the attackers are doing the final push. They want to hold it. The tour de force takes some padlocks on shot. They are gonna go for an all-out A hold.
Here.
Trailblazer goes down on site. The Paranoia goes down on the site. Get some leg space there, forcing the defenders offside. Chamber securing a foothold on heaven. They are not aware of that push is not hit. The second 2d4 shot in this game takes down Sky, which seems to be a recurring pattern in this round. Omen goes down into heaven. The backstab from Neon really costing them the down.
One enemy remaining.
The third shot from KO is going to be it. Machanele comes in for his team, secures a kill on his opponent. The Omen counterpart finishes it off in a spectacular fashion. Chamber being the man of the round, finishing it with a 2d4.
Switching sides.
Shadow steps. We are actually seeing some really back and forth gameplay, but I am afraid to say the defenders need some newfound inspiration. The aggression on the defending side for the PakStani aimers might just get them the game. It's ultimately the Neon who has proved to be a valuable asset for a team in the last few rounds, who has got a significant few kills with her aggression. Trist being the man of the match so far.
I do have to point out KO with the amount of assists there, doing his job so efficiently.
He is the team assist by doing his job as well as he could expect it. The shock darts come in really heavily. He's gonna get Neon really early, and I think it might be the recurring pattern throughout the rounds as well. Neon dying really early, but he does not notice the Chamber holding down in the garage corner.
One enemy
Alex
remaining.
going really heavy for his team, takes down Sky and Reina there, and it seems like there's only one player down in garage. He has to do something there. He doesn't have any ammo for the headhunter, and the teleport, the goddamn teleport, it's the wrong time, and he gets taken out immediately by Sky, finishing the round in the favor of the attackers. PakStani aimers are looking to finish this off. They know what to do. They are pushing it all. They got what they have. What you have, the ultimate mix of aggression and utility to give you the perfect game that anyone wants to see.
We are gonna see a force come out from the defenders right now.
Team RoaDies are gonna go for a force right now. The guarding light comes in, is not gonna get anyone. And you being the man of his team round again. He gets the first frag, being the entry fragger for the team. The guarding light comes in, but it's gonna taken down really immediately. The two kills on C side are going to hurt them really bad. And it comes down to a 2v2 down here with better guns for the Trailblazer comes down, but it's going to be taken down by the Reina really aggressively as Chamber comes down with a classic to finish the round. And that's another very important round for Team RoaDies. They are gonna take it.
That's a good spot.
Gonna see some Neon aggression again. Neon being the really RNG's component of the team, either dying first or killing first, and when she goes on the spree, she gets the kills. We know it. She's gonna get the ace. If she's gonna go for it. She's gonna walk her way up over the Nalbert goes down really in. Nate comes out really aggressive, and the suppressor Chamber is gonna walk out really heavily for him, but he's gonna take out Neon really early. Second down the KO. The Trailblazer comes out and he's gonna suppress him, and the peak on Lionel at the aggressive peak from Vengeance was not gonna be enough. Lost being the man taking down the 2 kills. It's gonna be a 3rd kill for him. Double peak from Aku takes on 2 players from PakStani aimers. The knife in hand, the dodge, Balox couldn't take him down. Finish the round in his favor. Always have a knife. Don't have a knife in your hand, kids. Always have a gun.
Help a girl out, would you? Go, go.
Teleport's ready.
We might just see a null CMD come down here from KO. The jumping coming down from and really aggressive peaks down from Reina, but she's the really aggressive Spectre peaks on Reina, and she with just three peaks. Ult comes in. She's gonna go for it. 3 kills down for her, and the ult is going to get her the 4 kill for the round, finishing the round in spectacular fashion for those PakStani aimers.
Neon with the speed, taking down 2 and then getting the ult in chamber.
Gotta go.
The defenders have no answer for the speed of Neon.
Go, go, go.
Defenders certainly are not aware of this. She's literally pushing into side with the same speed. The fast lane covering her from the traps as she gets in.
With a Guardian on the hand of Reina, it was really hard to watch or track down with a single shot a fast moving Neon.
The peak from chamber is not gonna work. You need an instant teleport out. 3 people holding down garage. And they seem the relay balls are coming down in. Neon looks hungry for a kill. Gets taken down immediately. But it seems like chamber is gonna be the man of the round yet again. A dink comes down on Paradox, but he's gonna take it all. It's
Match point.
a bit of overcommitment, a bit of mistakes, a bit of miscommunications and misplacements for the defending team might have cost them a lot of rounds, and it is crucial that they start making some moves here.
I will rip the light from them.
I'm a bit surprised with that too. The Trailblazer coming out in awkward positions for the Sky, and he prefers to go into side. He wants to take out Sova, but he's not able to. He's instantly refract by the Sky, who is gonna take the Guardian Light out. Flashes, but it's taken away Lionel immediately. The judge comes down heavily on chamber, taking him down. The Lionel comes on the second kill for her. It's down to a 2v1.
One enemy remaining.
Seekers is not gonna spot him in time, and Omen gets taken down with a vengeance, as his name might imply. It is the round. Lionel has
Spike
proved to
planted.
be a heavyweight for his team this round, taking out 2 important frags. The null point comes in, fails to detect Sky in position. Lionel, going for the trail really early. She's not going to make any mistakes. She is aware that he might win any corner, either short or long. The Guardian Light comes in on short. She's aware of a peak from long. The plan being on long side. Kyo is not gonna commit. He knows that she's not gonna defuse right yet. The plastic comes in. The peak comes in from Lionel. Secures the 3rd kill for her, getting her the round for Team RoaDies. 6th round, a very crucial round at that. We are seeing the defenders going to stick down on C side, and they're expecting a C with only Reina being down on A. Is it going to be enough? Much with the paranoia, we are trying to focus the blind on the short burst if there's one. That is,
Let's play.
The really aggressive pick walks in his favor. He managed to take down Reina early in the round. Neon being taken down by Sova in garage, and as Vengeance looks forward to his speed, and the Paradox is forced down by the Trailblazer as she goes back down into speed. They are aware of the Chamber's positioning is there. The guard is not gonna be enough, but the trade comes in from Sova on for his Chamber. Is down to a 3v3 situation down here. The 2d4s being the ultimate game changing for him. The peak from in the 1v1 mirror match going in favor of Vengeance, who takes on the aggressive 2d4s angle being hold down there, but Trist.
Last player
The angle pick by Lionel being. And Lionel securing the second round for his team. Comes down heavy on PakStani aimers. Secures another round. The game goes to 12-7.
This indeed is a great break in the flow for the PakStani aimers, providing them a much needed break from the domination they were facing right now. 2 great rounds back to back.
We need 5 more rounds, Team RoaDies. We need 5 more rounds. They have understood what they need to do. A bit of overcommitments, a bit of misplays here and there, but they are getting back on their track. They have ideas. The near overcommitments really costing Pakistani aimers early into the round. But it's anyone's guess as to what might happen in the rounds to come.
Teleport's ready.
RoaDies, the aggressive peak. Null point, null CMD coming down really heavily, suppressing all abilities on B side. We are gonna see Lost with a very aggressive push on A-Link. He is trying to take the peaks there, but the Trailblazer gets in. Macho takes some vengeance in a specific manner from the backstab. The scout peak from RoaDies is not gonna be enough. Lost taking down in a spectacular fashion as they are gonna go for the kill on Aku. It's only Lionel down for the entire team. The 1v5 is a very difficult situation down here.
Attackers win.
She's not gonna get any more rounds. It's gonna be GG.
A very dominating performance indeed.
Very dominating performance, a bit of misplays here and there. Otherwise, it's a very good comeback for Team RoaDies. Unfortunately, PakStani aimers are just too good for them.